Hi, welcome to the Speak Boutique. I'm Tali Kellerstein, pediatric speech-language pathologist, helping children 3 years and older make great speech sounds. Today I'm going to give you 5 tips for the T or T sound. Tip number 1 is lollipops. The important thing about the T sound is that the tongue comes up behind the teeth and presses gently against the teeth quickly to make that T sound. I like to use lollipops sometimes when children are having trouble finding where to put their tongue tip, and we just paint that space with a lollipop to give it a taste, and so then they know where to aim their tongue. I'm going to give you a quick tip for picking a lollipop. These ones where the wrapper is wrapped tight around the lollipop are going to be a nightmare to open in the therapy session, and they'll take a really long time. So go for the ones where the wrapper is like this, like a little bag, and then you just pull down and it comes out super easy. It takes a second. Tip number 2 is the philtrum. The philtrum is a really fancy word for this little bridge that's under your nose, between your nose and your mouth. And so sometimes I will put on a glove and just touch that spot gently and tell the child to try to aim their tongue over there. And most of them understand that we want to keep the tongue inside their mouth so they're not sticking their tongue out when they do that. And sometimes that helps guide their tongues to the right position. Tip number 3. So a lot of the little kids who I see will have a gap between the teeth. That gap is really, really useful for a T sound because what you can do is grab one of these soft Pics, and if you put the little tip between the gap in the child's teeth, then you're also giving them another landmark for where they can move their tongue to get that T sound. Tip number 4 is the E vowel. So I have a picture here of T, and the E vowel is made in a very, very similar position to the T. So I try to start with words that have that E, like the word tea or teapot. In my book, Party Animals, a toad is having tea, and there's lots of opportunities in that poem for repetitive practice of the T and the E vowel. At the bottom of the page, I have a little icon showing the tip of the tongue going up to remind kids to use the tip of their tongue to make the T sound. Tip number 5, the number 2. This is just a quick suggestion for kids who are a little bit older and can count in tens. You could use counting in tens by 2, so 2, 12, 22, 32, 42, as a way to get kids to have a little daily practice of that T sound, to get that repetitive practice and make the production more automatic for them. That's my soundbite for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, invite your friends, subscribe. See you next time.